Hey guys, it's Sidurian. I just wanted to make this video because I just have a lot to say, and you'll hear it in a little moment, but I just wanted to make a quick little rundown of what I'm planning to do. But I'm planning to just retire Zydurian and just focus on being Merit. As kind of the long story short, I just haven't been feeling connected with the Sona for a really long time, and I just feel that I can do so much better and feel so much better as the silly little ferret that I've been able to cultivate for a little over a year now, which is great. But I'm not gonna take anything down. I'm not gonna just disappear. I'm essentially just rebranding, but not rebranding, because Merit's already been fully kind of just alongside this entire time, so go show me some support over there if you'd like to follow along for the me that's not me, that is me. Sure, that's not confusing at all. But I just wanted to say thank you to you guys, and thank you for all you've done, and that I'm kind of just moving on. I'm moving forward with how I feel and what I want to do, and Merit's my next biggest step, so yeah. Other than that, I will let you guys go, and I'll let you guys hear my more long-winded and personal ramble about how I've been feeling for the last few years and why I feel the things I feel, and just a lot of more personal things that I obviously would never share in just an ASMR video, because it's not really the most appropriate time to do that, so yeah. But if this little TLDR is the only thing you're going to listen to, I just want to thank you again here, and I just hope that you guys are well, and I will see you guys around. Maybe not as a proot, but as a ferret named Merit. Although, there's a chance that I may be back, or I may be in other people's videos. Only time will tell. But thank you guys. I just want to say that I don't feel comfortable being the Sona. I don't feel like I can perform and do justice as this proot anymore. So I just want to move on and just focus on Merit, which is pretty much the main reason why, besides personal reasons why, I want to become just one Sona once again, because it's definitely a lot of hard work. But yeah. Well, since this is probably going to be one of my last videos for an indefinite amount of time, I'll take my time explaining how I've been feeling, and kind of the reason why I've been wanting to really just retire the Sona in full. But it's definitely been a fun, like, almost like three and a half years now, just doing furry ASMR and just growing as a person, and it's definitely been a hard choice for me to take to actually get to this point and actually just realize that I definitely don't fit with my persona anymore, and the fact that I've just been pushing myself mentally way too hard to try to make this work, and it's definitely not healthy, and it's just pretty silly to say the least. But over the last year and a half, I've definitely been feeling, I don't want to say like troubled, but it's like I definitely started feeling more and more detached from myself as I portray through my persona, and kind of just the feelings that I've had with the Sona as a whole, as I like to feel connected with the characters I have, and it definitely is hard to make ASMR for you guys and make videos that I feel that you guys would like, and videos that I would at least like to make myself. If, oops, sorry if there's like background noise or if I'm like hitting my desk. It's a little cramped at my desk right now, but it's just definitely hard to make videos when you just can't seem to like yourself, and kind of the, I guess, trying to make those character traits for these videos and just being a persona for the camera, because, well, I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of it is show, but at the root of it, it is still a lot of me. I don't overplay it up like some people. I don't just... The person you see on camera is still like 70-80% me. It's just that obviously doing role plays and doing ASMR, it's definitely not my entire personality, but it's definitely like that percentage of my personality. I'm gonna be completely honest. But yeah, it's just hard to be happy with what I've been trying to make if I can't be happy with the character that I'm trying to portray. And as much as my characters aren't complex at all, it's just a lot of mentality, and I know I should probably have like a therapist or like someone that could help me with my mental health, someone to talk to at the very least, but I'm not really fortunate enough to have the time or money to really do that. So to be honest, doing ASMR is kind of just that little release for me to be the person that I feel comfortable being, and providing for people that I just don't know. Because one of my biggest character flaws personally has been just the inability to just put myself out there, talk to people, and it's still true to this day. I have just a terrible time talking to people, and just really even talking within my community. I'm just still so shy and nervous to talk to everyone, because I don't have that big of a social battery, and I don't want to just start talking and just being all social, and then suddenly I'll just kind of shut myself in and just be quiet, because I don't want people to feel like I got annoyed, or like I'm being rude to people, because like I have my limits, and it's just something that is hard for me to control, and it genuinely does, like, I guess, piss me off sometimes, like, personally, that I can't be the type of social person that I want to be because of a multitude of mental things that I just don't even know truly exist. I haven't been formally diagnosed with anything, and I still just am not in the position in my life where I can take the time to get that stuff done. I don't have the money to do it. I don't have the time to do it. And just not knowing who I am at a personal level is just a very, very big factor in all of this. And I just haven't even gotten into the parts of, like, the personal things that I've gone through, but it's like, I obviously am not going to talk too much about it, but it's like going from starting out as a small creator, living with my ex-boyfriend, and then having a rather not clean breakup after 5 years of being with this person. It definitely did tear a hole in my life, and it's the reason why I moved out to California. And in in that time I met Warden, and I felt like I was trying to repair myself as a person and try to be comfortable with myself, but after 2 years of living out there in California, moving in with Warden after a year, things kind of just didn't really fall into place, if I'm going to be completely honest. It just, it felt nice for the first year. It felt nice for the first couple weeks actually living with Warden finally, being with someone again and just physically being around a person, but over time I just felt myself slip. I felt my mental health just start to go back to where I was before the move and just start. I just felt like I was moving away from everyone, and I was. I was shutting myself out from everyone, and I think the painful part of that was, it didn't feel like, at least to me, that anyone noticed that I was shying away from everyone again. And the truth is, people did notice, but at the same time, it wasn't many, and it definitely took a very strong hit to myself personally. And there was a time at the end of 2025 where I almost just completely stopped entirely from Zydurian and from Merit, from both sides, because I didn't feel like I fit. I didn't feel like I had friends, and it was just a really, really tough mental battle that I didn't want to bring it towards anyone. I didn't want to annoy people with, because I would hear bits and pieces from my friends and they dealt with worse. And as much as everyone has their own battles and everyone's battle has their own weight, I just still treated myself so poorly. I felt like I had no worth. I had no actual weight to talking to people and saying, hey, I just need to talk to you. I just need someone to be there for me. And it got to a point where I had no one. I felt like I had absolutely nobody. And that kind of mentality unfortunately got stuck with the Sona. And as much as obviously I don't portray that in my videos, I try my best to be upbeat. It's just, for the longest time, I've just been feeling like I have been this proot. I am Zydurian, and with all of that stuff just being mentally intertwined and just mashed in ways where it's just things I can't even explain. It's obviously just a whole mental web of things where it takes a whole therapist to really explain and to actually know. So it's like, I feel bad for even explaining all of this, but I just want to put it out there, and I just feel like I owe you guys this explanation, because at the end, as much as I feel like I failed this channel, I haven't been able to like reignite it and just be the proot that I was in years past. You guys have always been there, and you guys still are here. You guys are still here. You're still listening to my stuff. You're listening to Merit, and I still have to be thankful for that. Which is why I do feel bad for basically just quitting on a whole persona, but I'm also just trying to not make things so hard for myself, as I just feel so much more comfortable just being Merit nowadays and just doing stuff as this silly little creature, that it just definitely feels like the right choice for me and the right choice for you guys even, because I'm still the same person behind both Sonas. It's just that there's just so many things that I don't even know how to explain it, really. Like, I probably could talk about this for like hours and hours and just trying to unravel like, the true lines of my thinking and just how I've been doing the last couple years, but some things are just not meant to be explained out in detail, and that's alright. But I just have to remind myself that I may feel alone, but I'm not. I still have all of you guys, and I have all of the people that are starting to build around Merit, and I've just been wanting to grow as a person, grow as a creator, and I feel that this is the next step that I can take. Just consolidating myself down to Merit, because I have a whole fursuit head of him. I can do more IRL stuff. I can do so much more, I feel, with Merit than I can with the Zydurian. And it just feels right to me to try to be more than just a furry ASM artist. Like, this will still forever be my main niche, my main hobby, because I just love it so much. This community is so great, and it's still so, like, small and tight-knit in the whole grand scheme of things that I don't want to leave it. I don't want to become too terribly large of a creator, but I still want to be known. I want people to know that I exist. I just want people to know that I'm a person, and I just want to be loved, really. And I've been trying to be comfortable with myself and try to love myself. And so far this year in 2026, I feel like I've been doing better. I feel like I've been doing a better job at actually accepting myself and not being so harsh on myself, but it's just I still have such a long ways to go, and I just feel like I still don't truly have anybody, and I'm trying not to let those negative emotions just flood over me again, because I at least partially know that it's not true that I have nobody. It's just that I can't accept that people actually like me. Because as much as I can admit that I have you guys, I have my friends, I have the people in this community, the second most inherent flaw in my mentality is that I just can't accept that I am loved. I can't accept that I have people that look up to me, that look after me. And I can't accept that I deserve any of that. I still can't. And I've been trying to mentally search myself why that's been the case, and I don't know why I can't accept all of that. And it it makes me sad. It makes me sad, and I can't even show it. I've just had my emotions suppressed for so many years that I just can't properly show myself anymore. But I feel like I'm starting to get past that mental block with merit. And to be truthfully honest, I don't even know why I created merit as a Sona, but it just ended up being one of, like, the best ideas I've had in recent memory. Just creating this new little guy with all of the goals in mind to just be as positive, as silly, as happy as possible. To kind of just trick my brain into being silly and happy again. Because I just hate feeling vulnerable. And feeling happy makes me feel vulnerable. Because there's just been so many times in my past where I'm either happy, I'm showing my emotions, and then I just get clowned on it. And it hurt so much. And it only really stopped after high school. I can't say that I've, like, been bullied really, but it was just a culmination of just small thing after small thing where I just stopped being able to show emotion and just be the person that I truly have been, the person that's just locked down deep inside of me. And merit is that key. I feel like merit is that key, and I just want to be happy. I I really want to try to be happy and try my hardest to unlock the true me after all these years. And I know I need to see a therapist, but this is the best I can do with where I'm at in life right now. So I'm just I'm just trying to break my own code because I'm just so painfully aware of myself. It's so hard to do all of this and just be consciously aware that I am putting myself down. I am being so overly negative to myself that I've wanted to quit so many times and just be a complete nobody and just be a random person in society that just has no fucking worth. But I've been trying so hard to not let that take over me again. Because goddamn it almost won, and I don't even want to imagine what I would have done with myself. And I'm sure you guys wouldn't either. Because again, I hate being vulnerable. I don't like talking about this stuff, but I just want to put it out there that I say that I'm okay. I say that I'm getting better, but truly, at all times, I'm not truly okay. I'm human. I'm a proot. I'm a ferret. I'm all of those things combined. And it's hard to tell which is which sometimes. Because I just try to distract myself. And it only works so far. It only does so much. But this is honestly just a really weird explanation of why I'm retiring a Sona. In hindsight, this whole speech doesn't make sense anymore to me. But I'm not going to throw it away, because it's just my story, really. I don't know how else to put it. Because there will always be that part of me that wants to shut me down, that wants me down in the ground, metaphorically and literally, but I've just been working so hard to not let that win. And I have been able to overcome that time and time again. And I don't even know what the point of what I'm saying anymore is, really. I want to be happy, and I still want to make you guys happy. And I just hope people are listening to me, really. I just want to be heard. Because I just observe all of the great people around me. All of these creators, big and small. And they have their own little groups. They have their own friend circles. They have their friends. They have people that check up on them. And I just don't. If I were to name, or at least number, the amount of people that randomly check up on me, I couldn't fit them in one hand. And that's just been that way my entire life. But this community has just given me so much, and I just don't even know how to really go about it. But long story short, This character makes me depressed. Merit doesn't, and I feel like I can be a bigger and better person if I was Merit. But at the same time, if I feel better one day, I probably will use the Sona once again, because it still is a very, very big part of me, and a big part of this community, as much as I hate to admit. But I'll probably think of more things to say after I hit stop recording. And I will feel stupid that I didn't add those things in later, but that's really all I have to say. Although I will put this next part at the beginning of this whole rant because I need to TLDR the TLDR. But, no, I'll cut back here. But, excuse me. I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank the people that actually listened to this whole thing, listened all the way to the end, because this whole thing just means so much to me. And I just, as much as I may lose appreciation from time to time, I still have to remember that you guys are just the greatest, and you guys have done so much for me, and I could never really feel like I could repay you guys properly. But with that, I think I'm gonna go now. I'll still be here. I'll still be here in the community. Maybe not as a protogen, but as a silly little ferret named Merit, trying to be the silliest and most wholesome version of myself that I can ever be, because it feels right. It feels happy, and it makes me happy. So, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for indirectly helping me through the years. And thank you all for giving me the platform that I have. But I'll see you guys again one day. It may be a while, but just know I'm always thinking about you guys. Whenever I can. Because you guys are worth all of the time that I put into. You guys deserve all of the things that I can give you. So, take care of yourself, and be well. Goodbye, everyone. I love you all.